Sup guys, it's Clutch here. So last night, my friends and I were, my friend and I were, like, debating what shotgun would be the best after the models were nerfed. And I'm not sure if it's a bug, but the models still, like, when you put FMJ on them and you bling them with Akimbo, they still have the range that they had before. So we decided to do SPOS with red dot versus, red dot and grip versus the models with, Bling, and they have Akimbo and FMJ. So basically what you're seeing is like our match. We do two matches, one where, we have the same perk setup. It's Stopping Power, Bling Pro, and Steady Aim Pro. And, yeah, I'm starting out with the SPOS, and then in the next round I'll use the, models. So as you can see so far, I've kind of come off to a good start. Basically, the way that I see it is that the models have much better range, but the SPOS can fire faster. So if you're at if you're within range of hitting him with the SPOS, and he fires but he doesn't kill you and you also fire, you're gonna end up winning with the SPOS simply because you can get off your shot before he'll get his off. But the problem is, like you'll see, here, let me see, yeah, like right here, I can't hit him from where I am. I'm too far away, but he can hit me with the models. So, I mean, the models should really never lose to the SPOS, but like he's rushing and stuff right now. But I mean, if you're staying at range with the models with the FMJ glitch, or I'm not sure if it's a glitch, but whatever, you have much better range. Like you'll see, like right there. I watched the kill cams on some of the kills that have good range. I don't think this is a good example, but you'll see a few later on. Like look at this one. Oh, I decided not to watch that one. Yeah, see here I get a hit marker, and he gets a hit marker, but now, at this range, I can't really hit him anymore. Oh, he comes out and rushes. So you see, like right here, I fired at him and I couldn't hit him, but he fired at me and he got a hit marker. So now I have to play defensively here, or I'm gonna die. See, I fired at the exact same moment, or a split second before, and on the kill cam, my bullets don't even hit him, but his hit me at the same range. So, yeah. See, when we're within, like, the same... If the SPOS is within range, when you're aiming down the sights, you have a much better chance at hitting him. Because, when you're Akimbo, you can't aim down the sights, so it's all from the hip. But with the SPOS, you can aim down the sights, so you have a better chance of hitting him in the chest. Whereas with the Akimbo, there's a chance that your bullets will go to the outside of your aiming reticule, and you won't hit him at all. So here I'm just kind of like rushing him when he spawns, and he wasn't really ready for that one, so I got a few cheesy kills. Just get blown away right here. I think this is a pretty good range kill. Yeah, it's alright. There's some better ones. That's actually a good kill, the SPOS. Aiming down the sights, a lot of people don't. Just because your gun doesn't have Akimbo on it. If it does not have Akimbo, you should really be aiming down the sights a lot of the time, because it really improves your accuracy. Like, a lot of people don't know that, but it's pretty helpful. So I'm just trying to gain the high ground, because a lot of the times if you have the high ground, you're going to end up winning. But, especially against the models. But see, FMJ, he just FMJs me through the wall. So here, that's a really good example if you want to watch this kill cam. We're at the exact same range, we both fire our weapons, and I hit marker him, but he kills me, so... It's another example of the model's range. There's really not much more to say here. We're kind of on like a 3-death streak. If you're using the SPOS, you have to really outplay someone who's using the models, or rush them when they're not expecting it. Like, you'll notice most of my kills are either he doesn't get a shot off, or I catch him by surprise, or something along those lines, like I'm jumping off of the top of Rust or whatever. If we're ever in like a, decent one-on-one, like right here, well, that time I got lucky, but if we're ever in, if I'm ever put in a situation where I have to go one-on-one with him in an open area, he will kill me 90% of the time. I didn't mean to run over that thing right there, but he'll kill me 90% of the time, simply because he can fire at a range outside of where I can fire and kill me. Like, I would just hit marker him or totally miss. So it's kind of a tough call. I think if you're using a a class that just has, if you're going to use sleight of hand, pro, or scavenger, definitely use the SPOS with grip, and then just, aim down the sights and whatnot. I use red dot simply just, I can see better. I don't like the SPOS's iron sight, but if you have a class with Bling, I think even after the nerf to the models, they're still going to be superior to pretty much every other secondary because of the FMJ glitch giving them their range back. So another kill. He's like rushing me too, so I kind of look at this kill cam. This is pretty insane. This is a good example. Look at this. This is post nerf on the models. Takes me out like halfway across the map on Rust. He's trying to get a little fancy jumping off, and he does. He gets the kill. Oh, got him that time. I think it's to 1500. Yeah, it is. Alright, so, I take a shot here. I fired and he fired and he hit me and I didn't hit him, so I have to play defensively again. I end up dying. Okay, I just totally failed twice in a row. But yeah, see, if you can catch him by surprise like that and you don't fail like me, then you can get an easy kill. I still prefer the SPOS over the models, to be honest, just because I don't use Bling on most of my classes. I prefer scavenger, just so, for extra mags, and I run out of ammo a lot. But if you are gonna use Bling, like I'll use Bling on if I'm playing search or something, like extended mags and silencer, FMJ and silencer, which is actually really good on the Scar, but I'll talk about that later on. Yeah, so I mean, if you're gonna use Bling, bottom line is just use the models if you have them. Otherwise, the SPOS is gonna be pretty much the best on any other class. Because a gripped SPOS will always beat 1887's Akimbo. It's just when you add the FMJ to the Akimbo that they become just, absurd. Just like they were before the nerf. See, we agreed on no grenades. I instinctively pulled one out there, so I had to throw it away. I think I'd die here again. Despite, I get another hit marker. If he would have hit me with the models from here, I would have died. Have to reload. He sees I'm reloading. Oh yeah, that's a good trick. So, he hears the reload going off. So you hit YY after you get the one bullet that you need. And it switches you back to your SPOS with an extra bullet. And then you can get a kill like I did there. So, yeah. If you guys who are watching this, like, if you have any opinions on what secondaries you think are the most effective, or I'm not even sure if the FMJ thing is a glitch or if that's intended to give him more range, but I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen that before, if you want to try it out, but it's pretty insane. See, look at this one. Especially with the FMJ, it just rips through these metal, poles up here and destroys me. That's so crazy. Okay, he's not really aware. We have radar always on, but I think sometimes he doesn't look at it, or I won't watch the kill cam and I'll just rush him. Doesn't really expect it. I have the high ground on a lot of my kills, which is why I get them. Like I said before, if I was just fighting him straight up in an open area, I would die probably 90% of the time. The only way you can beat someone with a SPOS if you're taking him head on is you have to be close enough to where you can hit marker him and he can hit marker you, but neither of you can kill. And that's a very, very, very small range, and it's hard to predict where that's going to be. But basically, if he hit markers you and you hit marker him, the SPOS can get its next shot off a lot faster than the models can get their next shot off, because they kind of have a delay in between. Look at this. I was kind of mad, didn't want to watch that one. Here I'm just getting kind of pissed, because if you rewind or watch the kill cams, I had my red dot on him, but none of them even hit him, and then he just blows me away. So now I got painkiller, so doing painkiller rushes is kind of a cheesy way to get kills. See, on a lot of these, right there, he just gets caught off guard, but I don't get really caught off guard on any of them. If I did, I'd be way down, like 15. It'd probably end up being like 1500 to like 900. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little fancy jumping off of Rust. I failed. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna lose up here. I think I do lose this match. The models are just too much. Look at this. The game-winning kill is actually funny. I dropped like 4 shots into him. We're at the same exact range. You know, look at these. Look at his kill cam. None of my bullets hit him, and there's one burst, and I go down. Alright, so that's the end of that video. Click the annotation in the bottom right corner, or hit the link in the description, and you can see when I use the models and he uses this boss. The models are superior again, but it's just good to see from both perspectives, so it's even. Alright, peace.